Hey Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your love life. 27th of Jan to the 2nd of February 2025. Okay, Cancer, it feels like a situation has ended or is almost on the verge of ending. It's almost like you saw something ending. Feels like a transition. It feels like a transformation. You're transforming or your person's transforming. Yeah, it feels like there is some kind of crystal clear information. Something's crystal clear. Let's see, Cancer. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. This is for Cancer. Let's see what you can expect to happen. Past, present, future. Alright, Cancer. What I'm getting out here is that there's definitely someone new in your life. There is an opportunity for a new beginning. Yeah, okay, that's your person. Okay, that's your person. Sorry. There is this person that you're dealing with, Cancer, sees an opportunity with you. They want to start something new with you. Okay, this person out here definitely wants to start something new with you. I feel this is someone who realizes that they had made a mistake. Okay, there was a big mistake that this person made. They see the truth very clearly for what it is. Okay, they have clarity about the situation. Even though they realize that some plan is unworkable, some strategy is no longer working out, they need to drop the act. This person needs to drop the act. This person needs to stop fronting. This person needs to stop pretending that they don't love you or they don't want you or they don't want to be with you. They definitely are desperate to have a clean slate with you. That's the kind of energy that I see out here, Cancer. And slow by steady, they have like a reality check. It's like, okay, I know who I want. I know who I want. I know who I want. And all the answers are directing towards you. Now, even though this person knows that you are the one for them, even though this person knows that you are everything that they've always wanted, they could have tried to get themselves distracted, or they were trying their best to avoid a disaster. Sometimes the disaster is in their head. They feel avoiding a disaster means, oh my God, I want to avoid thinking about the fact that I want to be with Cancer. And actually, that's what they're doing in the beginning of the week. They're trying their best to avoid confrontation. Now, for a lot of you, if you are in communication with this person's trying to beat around the bush. If you're not in communication with this person, even better for them. This could be a runner. This person's they keep dipping into the connection. Dipping in and out. Their communication is on and off, on and off, on and off. Okay. If you're not talking to this person's even happier because then they don't have to confront you or they don't have to wait for you to talk to them. I feel they're still in the situation. They know this is worth a shot. They are exhausted for sure. But the problem here is there is too much of paranoia. There is too much of defensiveness. There is too much of, what happened to me in the past. This person needs to heal from what has been happened in the past. I don't know whether you betrayed them or whether someone else betrayed them. They need to work on their trust issues. But what they're choosing to do is they're choosing to stay isolated. They feel that the more isolated they are, the better it is. Some of you, this person out here is playing the blame game. And there is false accusations out here. It's like, oh, well, then you shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, then you shouldn't have done this, That's the kind of energy that they're rolling in right now. Like, oh, you know what? But you shouldn't have done that, Cancer. Yes, I do love you. Yes, I do want you. Yes, I do want to be with you. Oh, but you shouldn't have done that. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, done what? Done what? Others of you, there could be something from the past that is still revolving on their head, right? Because of which They are choosing to find faults in this connection and making it an excuse of why they should be walling up towards you or why they should be hiding behind a wall when it comes to you. But this person 150% realizes that they made a mistake, or they should have been with you, or they want to be with you. They're still not learning their karmic lessons, you know. They don't want to take the blame of making the wrong choice. Now, in the middle of the week, I feel, hold on. One second. Now, in the middle of the week, I feel this is your energies. Yeah. Or maybe their energies. In the middle of the week, Cancer, I do feel that this person out here there is a lot of fear out here. Unrealistic fear, irrational fear. This person wants to be in a partnership with you, but they don't allow themselves to open up. They don't allow themselves to open themselves up to a romantic connection. They don't allow themselves up to equal give and take. They don't allow themselves to reciprocity. They want you to keep giving, or they want you to reach out to them. They're not trusting their intuition. They could be relying on other people's opinion for some of you, okay, who are telling them that this is not a good connection. Others of you, I feel this person is running from open-ended, vulnerable, honest conversation between you and them. That one open-ended, vulnerable conversation between you and them is going to do the trick. But they're not communicating. I feel this person out here is still too scared to give generously to this connection. And this has been a habit. Either this is a habit because they are too scared to give generously because they feel taken advantage of. I mean, they have been taken advantage of in the past. So now they've shut themselves off. So what they're doing is they're still giving to a bad connection. Say, for example, this person's already married. Okay, they're still giving their energies to a marriage which is a loveless marriage. It's a lifeless marriage. It's just there for the sake of it. If this person is single, this person still chooses to focus on their financial independence, and they still choose not to give. They still choose not to give because they don't want to be vulnerable. And this is where they need to close out the cycle. Some of you, this person may still be in touch with with an ex, or still be in touch with someone with whom the cycle is ended for sure. The chapter is ended for sure. But they haven't accepted it. You know, if this person is someone who's broken up with you abruptly without giving you closure, that is something that has been done with them too in the past. So they are keeping you on hold because someone else has kept them on hold. So this is someone who's like, okay, I just give me a second. Cancer, just give me a second. I mean, that's what they're trying to tell you, like, just let me get closure from that person. Just let me know that that person and me are done and over with. Their biggest problem is that once they choose to move on, right, they will move on. So once they choose to move on from an ex, they will not look back. And their biggest problem is that how can I move on from someone who hasn't closed it off with me correctly? I need it written on paper, like, okay, we have broken up. We are done. I don't ever want to see you again, blah, blah, blah. They could be waiting for closure from someone else, and someone else is keeping them hanging, which is where they're keeping you hanging. You see? So it's interlinked. This is why you're on hold. The relationship with someone else, or the partnership with someone else, or the connection with someone else is done and over with, which is why they're choosing to have a new beginning with you. But again, it's like, no, I want to know. We're done, right? I mean, they're talking to the other person like, we're done, right? So I can move forward. This person is not really the one who has the capabilities to move on from a connection which ended abruptly. Okay? And I feel what they're doing is they're still being a control freak. There is still this sense of energy of being directionless. They're still directionless. They've left the reins of their connection with you, and they still seem to keep going back to the past. That's what they're doing. There's resistance to move towards you. There's resistance to move forward. They still keep going back, only because that closure is not there yet. They're very emotionally stuck. They can't get over their past unless and until the past is going to give them something in writing. Two ways, the only two ways that they can get over it is one, by either convincing themselves, accepting that something is over in the past so they can move towards you correctly, or then the other person will just clearly give them a green signal like, yeah, go, done, we're over. And I don't think that's going to happen. Now, by the end of the week, by the end of the week, still stuck on the past, still not moving forward, still not making plans for the future, still not playing the big game, still stuck on their traumatic past, still have a hard, they still have a hard time by the end of the week closing out a cycle or closing out a chapter with someone else. Still very, 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 this person could be very reliant or very dependent on money. They could feel money is their security. They're holding on to something that feels like that is their security, that is their identity. Could be money, could be career, could be goals, or could be just another connection that they feel like, if I don't have this connection, I have no identity. They could literally be settling for less. Whoever they're settling for or whoever they're with, they know it's not worth it. They know they don't feel it. They know that there is no emotional contentment in that connection or in that situation, be it money, career, goals, okay? But they're too scared to pick a new direction. They're too scared to open themselves up to something new, something fresh, something exciting, something that the heart feels like this is the right way. So what they choose to do is they want to have long-term stable connection with you. But again, for right now, all they do is they keep stalking, they keep spying, they keep an eye on you, they check on you on social media. But eventually the focus is staying where they are. That's what they want. They want to stay where they are. They want a long-term commitment with you. They want a marriage, etc. with you. But there is no plan. Their plan and strategy remains the same. Stay where we are, stay where we are, stay where we are. Sometimes it could also mean that this person out here is still choosing to focus on false stability, because they understand wherever they are, it is false stability. It is not the real stability. Real stability brings fulfillment. They are still focusing on something which is just fulfilling them on a superficial level. So yeah, they choose to stay where they are. That's what's happening, Cancer. Yep.